Want to learn how to make the easiest pumpkin snack at home? So pepitas are the perfect and the easiest pumpkin seeds to roast at home, and we can make them in 5 easy steps. Hello, my name is Lynn Gillespie, and I want to welcome you to the Living Farm. On our farm, we have 11,000 square foot of outdoor gardens and 9,000 square foot of greenhouses, and we do a lot of food production here. So here on the farm, we grow a lot of pumpkins, and pepita pumpkins are our favorite. So one question that I get a lot is, what exactly is a pepita and what does it have to do with pumpkin seeds? So pepitas are the name of a wholeless pumpkin seed, and with pepita pumpkin seeds there is no need to spend hours trying to get the hard outer shell off so you can eat the tender seed in the center. So pepitas come from the oilseed pumpkins and don't have the hard outer shell on the seeds. And the pepita seeds are green and they're wholeless, and they are easy to roast for amazing healthy snacks. So I grow a pumpkin variety called Kakai, and each pumpkin can make about 1 cup of seeds. All right, so here are the 5 easy steps to making roasted pepitas. Okay, first step is to cut your pumpkins in half and take the seeds out. So if you look here, this is what the Kakai pumpkins look like, and they have these green stripes. And once they get hard, you can harvest them. And so the first step is to cut them in half. So this is one that I cut in half a little earlier, and you can see that the seeds are in here. So the next step is to pull the seeds out, and then we're going to rinse them. So what you want to do is, just like you were doing a carved pumpkin, you reach in here, and you're going to have the strings and the seeds, and you want to just pop the seeds off of the strings as best you can. Sometimes you'll get a few of the strings in there. So the strings are there because that's how the seeds are pollinated. So we want to take those off. All right, so these are the seeds from this half of the pumpkin. So I'm going to take these to the sink and I'm going to show you how to rinse these. All right, so you just want to turn on the water. You want to use cool water. And you're just going to run that. I'm in my colander, so that helps the water to kind of go down. I'm a little slimy myself. Okay, so once you got those rinsed, that helps with the slime. I'll let that drain a little bit. And then these are the seeds from the other half of the pumpkin. So that is all the seeds from that one little pumpkin, which is pretty good. And then this I'm going to set in a warm place just so that these seeds can dry, because it's really important to get them dry before we roast them. And this may take a day or 2, and I will flip them every 12 hours just to get them drier sooner. All right, so here are the seeds from a different pumpkin, and these ones are all dry. And so once they're dry, and get them ready to go in the oven. So I need to measure 2 cups of seed. So there is, that's about a half a cup out of that one. And then I purchased some seeds, so you can do it this way too. You can start with just purchased seeds. So these are raw pepitas, and I'm gonna put them in here. Okay, so there's 1 cup. So that's got my seeds and the purchased seeds. We're gonna go ahead and do a 2nd cup just because roasting, you know, we need enough to make enough space. Oh, there's just a handful left. Okay, so now we got 2 cups of pumpkin seeds. So you can have your own, or you can sub in with some raw pumpkin seeds that you buy. Now we're going to add some oil. I like avocado oil. We're going to put 1 teaspoon per cup of seed. And this is just to coat them lightly. And then we're going to put in a half a teaspoon of salt per cup. And you can put whatever spices that you choose. I like them with just salt, but you can put onion powder, garlic powder, peppers, whatever you want. And then I'm just going to toss this until these get coated with the oil. Oh man, these are so good. You're going to love it. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to put these on the pan, spread these out. Now, if you are interested in learning some more about growing or preserving a lot of different vegetables on the farm, you can jump into our High Performance Garden show. And in the show, you can watch us growing and preserving different fruits and vegetables. And you can find that at thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. And I'll also put the link down below. So if you want just to learn a ton of stuff, more information, the show is free, it's online, and you can jump into that, and that'll be a great place for you to start. All right, so we take the pumpkin seed and we spread these out on a cookie sheet. See, 2 cups makes a very nice cookie sheet. Now this is going to go into the oven, and we're going to roast this for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once they come out of the oven, you can see this is a nice full pan. Once they come out of the oven, they get a little darker. And as you can see, this is not a full pan, and I apologize for that, but I made these a few days ago, and every time I came through the kitchen, I ate a handful because I love these so much. So anyways, that's what they look like when they come out. And they will kind of pop and crack a little bit as they're cooking, but you want to be sure you don't cook them too much, or they'll burn and they'll taste a little bit bitter. All right, so once they're out of the oven and they're cooled, you can just put them in a container, any kind of airtight container. I really like the glass jars because that way my food doesn't taste like plastic. So you just jar these up, you're going to throw the lid on it, and then you just store this in your refrigerator. Because they do have oil in them, I like to keep them in the refrigerator. And if you need to store them for longer than 6 or 8 weeks, then I would go ahead and drop them into the freezer. Ours never make it to the freezer because we eat them so quickly. So if you have a vegetable that you would like to learn how to grow or preserve, go ahead and leave us a list in the comment section below, and we'll work on doing that. If you like this video, please subscribe for more growing and preserving videos, and I want to thank you for watching.